Hello everyone, it's Craig, Certified Technician with ApplianceVideo.com, and today we're going to show you how to enter diagnostic mode as well as take a look at those fault codes on this Whirlpool top freezer refrigerator. Now of course, many people are going to want this information, so do me a solid, make sure you like, subscribe, and without further ado, let's get right into it. To start, we'll go ahead and enter diagnostics. In order to do so, I'm going to go ahead and bring up a picture of this console here. And what you'll want to do is press on your first switch until your snowflake goes all the way to the lowest setting, which is all the way over to the left. Then, what I want you to do is press on the switch as well as hold the door switch in for about 5 seconds until all of your LEDs turn on and blink. You'll let go, and then your first LED should turn on, showing you that you are in the first step of diagnostic mode. It is important to note that each one of these steps are indicated by one of the LEDs on the top. You have 4 LEDs. Of course, each one is going to be a different step. And in order to go to your next step, you'll simply want to press switch 1 again. Now, with the first LED on, this is going to be your cooling on and off. This is a great opportunity to check to see what components are working. At this step, what you'll want to check is that your evaporator fan motor is running. Your evaporator fan motor is inside your freezer and it pulls the cold air down to your refrigerator section. So if your refrigerator is not cooling properly, make sure your evaporator fan motor is running. The next thing we'll check is that your condenser fan motor is running on the back. Your condenser fan motor is built to supply cooling to the actual compressor as well as evaporate all of that water underneath. If that fan motor is not running, your sides are going to get hot and your freezer is not going to cool properly. Then of course you have the big daddy, the compressor. If your compressor is not running, nothing's going to cool. So put your hand on it, make sure it's warm, and make sure you can feel it kind of rumbling. Then to go to the next step, simply press key 1 and all of your LEDs will turn off, showing you that you have exited the cooling portion. By pressing switch 1 again, your second LED will pop up. This is a heater test. This unit is a self-defrosting unit. So what you want to do is check to make sure there's no ice built up on the back wall. If there is ice built up on the back wall, make sure that when that heater test is on, that after about 5 minutes, you hear some type of crackle. If you do not hear a crackle, the problem probably lies within your defrost system. Go ahead and press switch 1 again so that all of your LEDs turn off, and then press it again so that your third LED turns on. The third LED is a no load test. Simply skip past this by pressing it one more time. Your LEDs will turn off, and then the next time you press it, all the LEDs will turn on, showing you that you have gotten to the end of service diagnostic mode. By pressing switch 1 one more time, this is going to bring up a couple of different error codes that could lie within the system. The first error code you may find is with the first LED illuminated, and this is for a power board issue. If the second LED comes on, this is an indication that you have a refrigerator compartment sensor issue. We have the third LED that might pop up. This is indicating that you have a problem with the defrost sensor. Then of course, there are 2 different situations where you may have multiple failures if the first 3 LEDs are turned on, or maybe the first and third LED have turned on. If you do have a problem inside the unit, make sure you call a qualified service company, or you can obtain your tech manual by going to the manufacturer's website or posting it into the Appliance Repair Help Question section on ApplianceVideo.com. YouTube, that's all I got for today. If you enjoy my content, make sure you do me that solid, like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.